16-year-old Texas motorist was purposely harassing bicyclists when he ran into 6 of them with a large diesel truck. They were hospitalized and he went home without so much as a ticket. Did he get special treatment? Hi guys, I hope you've been enjoying some quality time outdoors this autumn. I recently had an unpleasant experience that I would like to address. It is called rolling coal. It's very rude and it can be dangerous. If you engage in this practice, please stop. It was this practice that led to the injury of the cyclists that I mentioned before. For those who do not know what rolling coal is, it's when a diesel truck driver purposely accelerates so they can intentionally spew unfiltered black exhaust smoke on pedestrians, cyclists, or people they perceive to be environmentalists. In the United States, this practice is illegal under the Clean Air Act. This practice is also dangerous due to several factors, including health hazards and visibility hazards. People with asthma can have an asthma attack after being smoked out like this, and it's not funny. Luckily, I have my rescue inhaler with me. Now, back to our story. It took place in Waller County, Texas, which is near Houston, on September 25th, 2021. A group of cyclists who were friends training for Ironman Texas were roughly 75 miles into their training ride when disaster struck in the form of a large diesel pickup truck driven by a 16-year-old boy. As the driver passed by the first cyclist he encountered, Chase Farrell, he rolled coal on him, engulfing him in thick black smoke. Chase stated that then he heard and saw the driver speed up towards the group of cyclists that was ahead of him. The driver attempted to roll coal on them next, but instead, when he accelerated, he plowed into 6 of them. The teen driver stopped and got out of his truck. He surveyed the wreckage, and when Chase arrived, the boy's first words to him were, "I'm sorry. Oh my God, did I kill someone?" Once they realized that the 6 cyclists were still alive, the boy asked him, "Am I going to jail?" The teenager's parents arrived on scene within minutes. When the police arrived, the boy was questioned about the incident. He told the responding officer that he had been reaching for his phone to text his dad when he accidentally ran into the cyclists. He was allowed to leave with his parents without so much as a citation, even though Texas law clearly states that drivers under age 18 may not use wireless communication devices while driving. This applies to both handheld and hands-free communication devices. 2 of the cyclists had to be airlifted to the hospital, 2 were transported by ambulance, and 2 used private transportation to the hospital. Their physical injuries included cervical and lumbar spinal injuries, traumatic brain injuries, broken bones, lacerations, and extensive bruising. There's been some controversy regarding this case, and the incident ended up being investigated by the Waller County District Attorney and a special prosecutor after it was determined that the Waller Police Department mishandled the case. On October 11, 2021, the Waller County District Attorney released a follow-up statement, quote, "This case was not handled appropriately by the investigating agency, period. Despite being encouraged by the Texas Department of Public Safety to treat the scene as a crime scene and to contact the DA's office for advice on how to proceed, the investigating agency chose not to do so," unquote. The statement also confirmed that there is a connection between the teen driver and Waller City officials. Quote, "At this point, we can confirm there are some connections, but have yet to see evidence of a city official directing the officer on the scene as to how to handle this particular situation. We will continue to look for any criminal interference as the investigation proceeds," unquote. Waller Police Chief Bill Llewellyn responded to the criticism from the DA, and he admitted that his officer mishandled the initial investigation. Quote, "The scene was not managed in a manner that is acceptable to me. However, none of the deficiencies that have been identified were due to poor policy or procedure within the department, nor were they influenced by who was involved in the crash or any other personal associations," unquote. On November 8th, 2021, a month and a half after injuring the cyclists, the teen was indicted on 6 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, which is a second-degree felony. He could be facing 2 to 20 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000 if they try him as an adult. The teen and his parents have an attorney. The attorney states that this boy is a high school student with aspirations to go to university, and he's been released to the custody of his parents. He has surrendered his license and is on a 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew. There have been no apologies issued. The cyclists have also obtained legal representation. This incident occurred just 2 weeks before the event they were training for, the Ironman Texas Triathlon. In this event, the athletes swim 2.4 miles, run 26.2 miles, and cycle 112 miles. These are serious athletes, and along with their physical and mental injuries, they have experienced serious property damages. These bicycles are quite spendy. The Willier and the Felt cycles pictured here were worth thousands of dollars. The Zip rims start at around $600 each and can also be priced in the thousands. The property damages for the 6 cycles is astounding. I look forward to reading your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Be safe out there. The Ironman Texas Triathlon.